Ladies and gentlemen, I have here a copy of the report of the Manila Police District. But let me emphasize that ang Philippine National Police, kagaya rin ng nabanggit na rin ng ating Chief PNP, nung siya ay nag-take over as the Chief of the Philippine National Police na kung sino man sa aming hanay ang kamali o magkamali sa kanilang sa tungkulin, kung lumabag sa batas, then definitely sila ay paparusahan. At hindi kami magtutolerate ng sino man sa aming grupo o sa aming hanay na kung sino man ang lumabag sa aming regulasyon ay dapat lamang parusahan. Dito sa report ng MPD, ayon dito is, if you allow me to read this, kaya lang mahaba ito. Okay lang?
Yes, sir.
Sige. Dated January 2016, ito yung report ni Superintendent Albert Barot. I asked authority I checked with the District Director, General Nana, kung ito rin yung report na isasubmit nila actually sa regional headquarters. At sabi nga niya, ito rin daw. So, kasi nga, ang emphasis doon is sila yung ground commander, sila yung nakakalam ng ground, sa kanila galing ang report sa baba. Basahin natin. This pertains to the above caption subject wherein one Lowell Menorca III, alias Boya, 38 years old, married, native of Caloocan City and resident of number 71 April Street, Sitio Civil, Fairview, Quezon City, was brought into the station by elements of Manila Police District, Police Station 10 by virtue of warrant of arrest issued by Honorable Judge Alberto P. Quinto, Regional Trial Court, Batch 21 of 12 Judicial Region, Kapatagan, Lanao del Norte, under criminal case 21-3063 for investigation. Initial investigation conducted by PO3 Ferdinand Leba, AM Chief's Investigator, disclosed that on or about 7 a.m. of even day trackers of Pandacan Police Station 10, identified as PO3 Arnel B. Santos, PO2 Samson B. Sison, PO2 Dennis Ramos. Based on the information they received, they were posted at the Petron gasoline station located at the corner of Taft Avenue and Hill Street, Malate, Manila, waiting for the arrival of the above-named respondent on board a Toyota Innova color silver with plate number ZED324 with backup Toyota Hiace white with plate number ARA9259 to serve a warrant of arrest against him. At about 7:45 in the morning, subject vehicles arrived, stopped at said gasoline station, and talked with the driver of one Toyota Vios color red with conduction sticker number XR0349, parked thereat, and then later joined them in moving out the gasoline station. Police officers tailed the vehicles and boarded respective motorcycles until they reached the corner of Nakpel Street and Pilar Hidalgo Lim Street, where respondent alighted the Toyota Innova to transfer to Toyota Vios. At that juncture, police officer cautiously approached the respondent. Dito tayo ito yung paragraph right. At this juncture, approached the respondent, then introduced themselves as police officers, and subsequently PO3 Santos presented his PNP ID, same with the warrant of arrest against the respondent. PO3 Santos read the warrant of arrest and simultaneously informed the constitutional rights of the respondent. Then PO2 Sison and PO2 Ramos took him into custody, but Jinky Utsuka Menorca, wife of the respondent, suddenly appeared and then grabbed the copy of the warrant of arrest and also the PNP ID of PO3 Santos. PO3 Santos tried to recover his PNP ID and warrant of arrest, but Ms. Menorca slapped the police officer in his face and then kicked his right leg before running inside the Toyota Innova. After hiding the warrant of arrest and PNP ID to PO3 Santos inside the vehicle, Ms. Menorca went out of said vehicle and started to create commotion by shouting, "Asan ang warrant of arrest nyo? Asan ang badge nyo kung pulis ka?" And Mr. Menorca started to resist and pushed away PO2 Sison. Then the passengers inside the backup vehicle immediately alighted. One of them, identified as Felixberto Lantana Islava, 53 years old and married resident of. And Mrs. Menorca helped the respondent to elude arrest and was able to board their vehicles and sped towards Adriatico, Malate. Police officers immediately gave chase to the fleeing suspect. From here, Piotr Ramos sought the assistance of PCP elements led by Senior Inspector Robert Bunayog and joined the chase. Police Station 10 personnel were able to corner the apprehended suspect along President Quirino Avenue in front of Hospital ng Manila, Malate, Manila. Case of direct assault, resisting arrest, and obstruction of justice will be charged against the suspect, and same will be brought for inquest proceedings at the Manila prosecutors for proper disposition. This is a copy of the warrant of arrest and also a copy of the inquest. For resisting arrest, violation of 148 direct assault of RPC, obstruction of justice. Respondents 1. Duel Robosa Menorca, Felix Berto Eslava, Jinky Otsuka Menorca at large. Jando and Jando at large. Referral ito papunta sa inquest proceeding because sabi nga rin na rito ipapile nila yung kaso nila. Ito naging resulta. Ito yung hinihintay natin kanina. So this is the warrant of arrest of libel. And na-final nila yung inquest yung sinabi nila rito based doon din kahapon. Again, I am reading based on the facts stated in the memorandum report of the MPD. Question.
Sir, yung sa kanina po, for ano lang ulit, on cam, attention na ulitin lang ulit namin, sir. In-arrest po si Marcelino kasama ng Chinese national, and ano po ang kanyang, in-arresto ba siya, and ano yung kanyang, ano yung kaso nila nakakaroon?
Cory, siguro IDG yun. IDG siguro ang sasagot noon kasi sila yung pan doon.
Hindi na yun, hindi na pwede sagutin.
Hindi, sa kanila yun. Operation nila yun.
Sorry, MPD.
Wala, ano ka ba kanina?
Hindi ba yung result ng investigation?
Ito yung
Wala ng investigation.
So, sumit up, kontento na yung NHQ dun sa sinabi ng MPD.
It is the report of MPD. From MPD to regional headquarters, i-report nila sa amin. Ang next dito is, sabi nga, kumbaga, based on the query that we had yesterday, yun ang sinabi nila. Okay. Ang next question is, what really happened? Diba? Ito yung sinabi nilang side ng police. So sa part ng MPD, ito yung nangyari. But again, there are claims by the other party. Siguro, it would be better now for the other party, the aggrieved party now, to, yun nga sabi ko nga, if they feel na aggrieved sila, then they can file dun sa mga ahensyang sinabi ko yesterday.
So, as far as the MPD is concerned, based on that report, so parang, yun na yan, parang sort of absolve.
Hindi naman absolve. Yun
Against the allegation.
Yun ang report nila. Kung yung, kumbaga, ang sabi nila, ito yung sinabi nila, na ito yung nangyari doon.
So it ends there.
Ang question doon is, ito nga ba talaga nangyari? Di ba?
Sino nagtatanong na, ito ba talaga yung nangyari?
Di ba yung kabilang party, kasi nagtatanong kayo kasi may video na pinakita ang question doon, kasi sabi nga, kung ang mamamayan may tanong pa, yun yung based doon sa video. Pero ang sabi nga nila, ito yung nangyari. Question ngayon is that, sino yung aggrieved party? Then the aggrieved party now will seek now remedies kung anong dapat niyang gawin. Kasi sa tingin niya, hindi naman yan ang nangyari.
Sir, pero sa part ng pamunuan, ng headquarters, may nakikita ba kayong dahilan para imbestigahan?
Kanina, kahapon, Oscar, nasabi ko yan kahapon. Hindi, kahapon kasi siya ang topic. Actually, with the benefit of the media here na andito sila kahapon, tinanong nila yan. And this is the result of our inquiry. Kasi kahapon,
you will ask them.
ask them, explain. Ito yung explanation nila, based dun sa report nila. And that's the explanation. Tanong natin, ano ba nangyari dun? So ito yung report.
So we're not saying that the NHQ is not taking hook, line, and sinker itong sinabi ng MPD?
Not necessarily kasi sa ngayon, meron ang effort ang MPD internally, meron din ang Internal Affairs Service internally because there is a incident that happened na kailangang tingnan talaga kung ano nangyari. For the benefit of one, of course, sa public and sa part din ng organization kasi kung may magkamali talaga, dapat parusahan. Hindi namin kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, pangunang salita is kung talaga may nagkamali sa part ng police, is dapat lang sila managot.
So, sir, clarification lang. So, wala nang ongoing investigation ng PNP regarding the matter?
Meron.
Meron ba?
Meron.
Sinong internal?
Internal MPD, at the same time, internal ng Internal Affairs Service.
So,
Yes, ng MPD. Yes.
Meron ka po?
Yes.
Sir, tapos may additional info that the MPD filed physical injury and obstruction of justice against the woman, yung
Yeah, yung sinabi ko kanina.
So, pero kasi di ba ang sinasabi kasi, pag ikaw ba ay kinukuha ng isang taong hindi mo kilala, hindi naka-uniforme, anong automatic reaction mo? Parang ganun yung nangyari dun sa babae. So, ano dun?
The appreciation of the circumstances is depende na yun sa judicial authorities. Kasi, kumbaga sa side nung mga sa version nila, sa statement nila is, ginawa nila yung dapat nilang gawin bilang isang police. Pero sabi nga is, to really determine kung ano nangyari, merong independent agency, internal namin, and of course, meron ding remedy yung aggrieved party. And kung halimbawa gusto niya mag-file ng kaso against dito sa court or any administrative, then makikita talaga doon based on, kumbaga, evidence witnesses na doon. Malalaman na natin doon kung ano talaga nangyari. But kung titingnan natin yung report ng police, ito yung report nila. Pero hindi rin natin ito initially pinaniniwalaan, sabi mo nga, by face value is because there is still an ongoing internal investigation being conducted by the MPD internally and the Internal Affairs Service. Si Police Superintendent, yes, si Superintendent Emo, yung Manila District Internal Affairs Service.
So part ng investigation, papatawag yung embedded din si Menorca to hear their side as part of the process?
Well, part yun ng proseso. Actually, sa summary proceedings naman is you can give your statement na naman sa statement, then you shown it. Hindi naman yan kasing bigat naman ng criminal investigation. Sa part ng administrative yun
Sir, if I'm not mistaken, may mga claims na parang ang claims he was being prevented to appear in court, parang ganon. I mean, sa protocol ba, pwede bang sinamahan na lang siya sa korte bago siya in-arrest? Ano ba yun?
Pwedeng hindi. Depende nga sa decision ng ground. But, kumbaga, if you'll ask yung... kasi parehong order yun subpoena, di ba? Kung anong pinakabaganda ron, sa tingin nila ng time na yun, gusto nilang i-implement yung warrant of arrest. Na yun din naman ay utos din ng isang korte. Yung isa naman is subpoena din ng isang korte. So, ang question din is, sino unahin? Sa tingin ng police ng time na yun, is unahin nila yung warrant. Again, that could be resolved by a judicial authority who is right and who is wrong. Sa part ng PNP being a law enforcement agency, madidetermine natin yung internal violation na ginawa ng ating mga police, kung meron. Kaya nga, that is why we are initiating already, the MPD, kasi sila yung concerned na unit, nagkakandak sila ng internal investigation. Again, hindi natin piniprevent yung aggrieved party na pumunta sa ibang ahensya ng gobyerno. We have NAPOLCOM, NHQ, National Headquarters, internal, MPD, Ombudsman, to file their case or complaints against our people.
Sir, yung another clarification, sir, yung sa MPD internal at saka sa IAS, on admin aspect.
Yeah, correct. Admin aspect.
So,
Yes.
yung criminal, pwedeng call na yung aggrieved party kung sila.
Yes, yes. Sa kanilang side yun kasi criminal aspect yun. Sa side ng administrative is, kumbaga, tawag dyan is quote-unquote motu proprio, di ba? On our own initiative, we conduct investigation if sa tingin natin, kasi nakikita natin na may, pero hindi naman natin kinukonclude na meron. So sa kumbaga ang remedial yan to correct something, or kung sino talaga may kasalanan, paparusahan natin. Hindi yun niya, kumbaga, sa part ng PNPs, hinihintay namin yung isang, kami na mismo sa sarili namin, mag-iimbestiga kami para kung may mali, correct, at kung i-sanction, dapat i-sanction.
Ano sa clarification? Sa ongoing investigation ng MP at sa IAS, regardless kung makikipag-cooperate yung sina Menorca or hindi, yung they could come up, yung IAS at saka MP, ng result ng investigation.
There will be a result of the investigation. Ang hiling lang natin palagi because may proseso naman. Base sa rules ng Memorandum Circular ng National Police Commission and sa lahat naman. When you file a complaint is dapat yun ay sworn mo. May tinatawag tayong yun nga, at our own initiative we can investigate. Kaya lang yung mga halimbawa statement, saan natin kukunin yun kung mayroong mga witnesses halimbawa. So mas maganda yung sa part ng complainant. Actually, all you have to do is, pagdating sa administrative is, you file a complaint, you sworn it with the investigating officer. The document itself, yung mismong affidavit na sworn mo, ay pwede mag-stand na yun as your direct testimony. Hindi yan dumadaan na sa mga hearing-hearing na parang sa court na may ganon. Yung state mo lang, actually, we sworn it with the investigating officer, we serve as your testimony already. Considering na ang administrative naman is summary in nature. Ganun lang naman.
Pero ano, kung kahit walang statement o na-submit yung agreed party, pwede pa rin yung kapak na
may resulta, but again, ang point doon is, baka kulang yung side sa amin. Nakita halimbawa natin, kagaya na sa video, syempre, sabi mo, ikaw ba to? But again, it could be substantiated by the one who took the video, kasi ando naman yung video, at ang video is napakalaking weight yun sa pag-file ng complaint, kasi video yun. At the same time, kung sino yung kumuha. Hindi naman masyadong technical ang administrative, hindi kagaya ng sa court, dahil kung sa tingin nung based on the substantial evidence na nag-gather, nangyari talaga yun at meron talagang ebidensya. Summary in nature naman, sabi ko nga, hindi naman yan same as technical as criminal offense, criminal proceedings na napaka-stricto ang summary. Disciplinary kasi yun yun ang sinusundan natin. Hindi naman yung susunod tayo doon sa may mga ano ba to? May hearing pa, may judge. Hindi naman ganoon. At hindi. Actually, after the hearing yan, may position paper lang. And then the summary hearing officer will now make a resolution based on the evidence na nibigay sa kanya witnesses.
Ilang days yan, sir? Ilang days?
Pag nagsa-summary hearing, may nakalagay sa procedures natin sa rules na as much as practicable, the investigation report should be finished by 30 days. But yung investigation report yun kaya lang meron halimbawa, during the hearing, bibigyan kita ng notice. The respondent has 3 days to answer. Then, pag nagsumagot ka, may 5 days uli yun na mag-hearing kayo kasi papadala mo uli yung kabila. Kumbaga may mga succeeding na days yun actually. But again, ideally speaking, ang nakalagay doon, as far as practicable nga. And ang instruction dyan is, huwag ka lang susobra doon sa mga resolution na 90 days. Pero tingnan nyo that would be on the part of the summary hearing officer. Kung may decision na akit sa taas yun, halimbawa, regional director, pag dismissal kasi, may jurisdiction yun. Meron pang motion for reconsideration, merong appeal, and since kung mag-file siya ng motion for reconsideration or appeal, hindi pa final yung decision. Ang proseso kasi ng PNP is the same as civilian, kasi civilian kami. Unlike ng military na noon na Pag nagkamali ang sundalo, pwede mong ipakulong ng CEO eh. Diretso ka dun sa stockade, ganun, di ba? Yun lang ang isang naging pagbabago sa rules ng PNP na naging civilian kami. So we follow dun sa procedure ng civilian or civil procedure.
So, di ba parang sabi nga ni Menorca, parang mishandle yung case ng INC sa kanya. Ano natin ma-assure ngayon na the internal affairs office nila, internal PNP, free from ganong mga factor?
Siguro will take, may instruction ng ating chief ng Philippine National Police. By that instruction alone, na dapat wala tayong kinikilingan. Of course, andyan yung perception na ganun. Part na rin siguro sa vigilance ng, well, kayo, media, the public, as a whole, that yung mga ganong situation investigation should be monitored and free from any influence or partisanship. Kasi kung may ebidensya naman, then definitely magdesisyon naman ang hearing officer. Ang hiling lang natin palagi is sa procedure na to, we also understand the sentiments naman sometimes ng complainant na kailangan na substantiate yung complaint mo. Because basically, because of we follow yung procedures and the law. Andun yun eh, kasi kung hindi naman natin din susundin, especially yung due process clause, then useless yung effort natin. And we have experience already na marami din kaso na konting technicalities, especially sa due process clause, is pagdating sa decision minsan is na-overturn. And we don't want that to happen again. And as much as possible, sundin natin yung, kumbaga, kung ano yung, even though nitty-gritty ng proseso, para pagdating sa taas, even though mag-file siya ng motion for reconsideration or appeal, ay wala silang masilip. Kasi right din naman ng respondent na mag-file siya ng MR, mag-appeal siya, and despite of that privilege meron siya, and strength yung, mas strong yung pinresent ng kabila, wala din siya magagawa.
Pero doon yung punto na tinatanong ko ni excessive. Parang, bakit hindi lang maging policy, para lang makaiwas sa controversy, yung involved by INC, especially yung case niya, alam natin na medyo mataas ang emotion dyan. Tapos yung head ng arresting team is also a member of the INC. So ang punto doon is parang hindi ba pwede ipakubaya na lang sa ibang officer para ma-isolate ang PNP na kasi ang nangyayari yung sentimiento is parang ginagamit ang PNP to harass itong nag-iisang family or individual. Yung punto na bakit bigyan na lang sa ibang unit at sila.
Naintindihan ko yung point mo, Raymond. Siguro that would be considered in our sa part ng operational procedures in the future in consideration so as to matanggal yung perception. I understand, may point ka doon. But again, sabi nga, ang atin naman doon is, kumaga, hindi natin tinitingnan yung religious affiliation ng bawat sino. Whether ikaw ay iglesia, whether ikaw ay katoliko, or katoliko ang aresto sa iglesia, iglesia katoliko, or iglesia sa iglesia, or katoliko sa katoliko, or any other religions on that matter. But again, may punto rin kayo na because of the situation.
Di ba yung di ba gaya nung I would like to point out, yung nangyari sa Makati. Supposed to be, ang DCO that time DDO was Gilbert Cruz. Siya dapat ang pupunta. But kinonsider ng hierarchy yung closeness ni Cruz sa Pamabinay. Kaya si General Ramias ang pinadala sa Trump. Yung mga ganong sitwasyon.
Minsan kasi may mga decisions ang ground commanders na kami naman dito sa taas is sometimes siyempre on the spot decision yun nila. But well, naintindihan ko yung predicament mo. And perhaps sabi nga is we can talk with it, pag-usapan sa higher headquarters kung yung isama sa operational procedures na to avoid yung mga perception na gano'n. Though it is more on tactical matter. Kasi tactical yan eh. I mean, may policy tayo sa taas, ito yung dapat yung gawin, andyan lahat, may libro tayo, ganyan. Andyan lahat yan eh. But again, yung mga sometimes yung decision sa ground is more on the, yun nga, tactical yun, operational. o situational, tawag din judgment call ng mga commander sa ground that may guidelines ka, but again, how do you implement that guidelines? And again, there are decisions that sometimes, because of the time element is, kailangan magkaroon ka ng judgment on that particular situation. But again, we also understand yung sinabi mo, yung sentiments na yun, and perhaps it could be discussed by the leadership just in case.
So, ano rin ba sa preventive suspension yung wala pa?
Wala pa naman. Wala pa naman. Kwan pa lang. Under kwan pa lang naman yun eh. Kumbaga initiative yun ng Internal Affairs. Dadaan tayo dun sa proseso na they will be made to explain what really happened. Gano'n naman yun. Internal Affairs sa part namin. But again, pagdating sa mga ganyan is malaking bagay yung statement ng aggrieved party sa mga pag-iimbestiga namin. Kasi doon kami nag-base nung charges.
So, pupuntahan nyo sila, kailangan sila po?
Usually, pinapadala ng subpoena. Actually nga, sabi nga is, hindi naman yan kagaya ng criminal offense na masyado tayong technical. They can submit their affidavit, notarize, or for the hearing officer to call them once, kahit once or twice, na mag-sworn lang doon dahil yun ang nakalagay sa rules. Or even kung natatakot man sila, kagaya din sinasabi natin noon pa naman, then the police can go to them. Yung initiative na ng ating investigators to go to these complainants just in case na meron silang hesitation sa part ng PNP.
Through the lawyer,
through the lawyer. Pwede naman yun. Mag-liaison yung lawyer to the police, then the police now, the hearing officer now. Pwede naman yung ako hearing officer, kung mag-sworn sa akin. Sa part lang kasi yung sundin natin yung rules doon sa pag-sworn ng complaint.
Siguro sir, parang kumbaga, okay lang naman sana i-address pa ng INC Catholic, provided na hindi yung kaso is involved yung organization. Parang siguro ganun sana yung specific guidelines ng mga tao sa baba. Logic naman yun
that will be replicated sa political situation.
Na parang mawala yung PNP na naiipit ngayon na sinasabing ginagamit.
I-discuss din namin yan sa leadership. Kaya lang sabi ko nga is more on yung tactical na decision nila sa ground. Merong panuntunan ang PNP, meron tayong libro, meron tayong operational procedures. But again, sometimes yung mga judgment call sa baba, ganun ang, kumbaga, strategy na tactical decisions nila. And kung minsan, kung may mali talaga doon sa ginawa nila, ang remedy doon, sabi ko na nga, yung aggrieved party. Pangalawa, if we see really na may lapses doon sa operational procedure, then i-correct naman namin yan, kagaya ng mga observations. Sige. Okay, thank you.